Marie Antoinette. The name alone evokes images of extravagant gowns, opulent palaces, and a life of indulgence. But how did this Austrian princess turned French queen come to symbolize excess, and what role did she play in the storm that was the French Revolution? Today we'll uncover the myth, the propaganda, and the reality behind Marie Antoinette's reputation. Born in 1755, Marie Antoinette was the youngest daughter of Empress Maria Theresa of Austria. At just 14, she was sent to France to marry Louis XVI, sealing an alliance between two rival nations. As Dauphine, her early years in France were marked by an awkward struggle to adapt to French court life. Her marriage to Louis XVI was far from a fairy tale. Delayed consummation and intense public scrutiny made her position precarious. Yet her charm and youth captivated many, especially the French aristocracy. Marie Antoinette quickly developed a reputation for indulgence. Her penchant for haute couture, elaborate hairstyles, and private retreats like the Petit Trianon alienated her from the French public. These luxuries stood in stark contrast to the widespread poverty and financial crisis gripping France. The infamous nickname Madame Deficit stemmed from public perceptions that her spending was draining the national treasury. While her expenditures were significant, they paled in comparison to France's military debts. However, Marie Antoinette became an easy scapegoat for a struggling monarchy. The public's disdain for the Queen wasn't entirely organic. It was fueled by a tidal wave of revolutionary propaganda. Pamphlets, posters, and gossip painted her as a foreign immoral queen, accusing her of everything from lavish spending to treasonous acts. One example was the notorious diamond necklace affair, a scandal in which Marie Antoinette had no involvement, but for which she was vilified. And of course, there's the famous yet false quote, "Let them eat cake," which encapsulated her supposed apathy toward the suffering of the poor. While Marie Antoinette undeniably lived a privileged life, the reality was more complex. She supported charitable causes, cared deeply for her children, and attempted to navigate a court riddled with intrigue and inefficiency. Her supposed extravagance was part of the royal culture she inherited. Far from being a lone indulgent figure, she was caught in a system of decadence that had existed long before her reign. Still, her Austrian roots and perceived frivolity made her an easy target for anger. In October 1793, Marie Antoinette was executed by guillotine, cementing her legacy as a scapegoat for the monarchy's failures. In the years since, she's been portrayed as both a victim of circumstance and a symbol of aristocratic excess. Her story remains a reminder of the power of propaganda, the dangers of wealth disparity, and the complexities of historical figures. Was she truly a villain, or merely a queen who became the face of a collapsing regime? Marie Antoinette's life and legacy continue to captivate us. She was a woman of contradictions, extravagant yet charitable, privileged yet powerless. By understanding her story, we gain insight into the forces that shaped one of history's most tumultuous periods. If you enjoyed this exploration of Marie Antoinette, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. What do you think? Was she a villain, a victim, or something in between? Let's discuss.